Uncovering the real Carl Jung. You've seen the videos, you've heard the claims. That Carl Jung, one of the most profound thinkers of the 20th century, identified a group of rare intuitive personality types who were destined to hold the future of humanity. It's a powerful, validating idea, especially if you've ever felt misunderstood. But in the vast digital ocean of pop psychology, have we lost the truth? What did Jung actually say? The answer might surprise you. Let's start with the chosen one narrative. The viral claim is that Jung saw introverted intuitives, the INFJs, INTPs, and their kin, as a kind of psychological elite. And it's true, he did describe this type as a potential seer or prophet, capable of perceiving the deep, unconscious patterns of the world. But that is only half the story. The half the internet conveniently forgets. In the very same text, Jung warns that this exact same type can be a mystical daydreamer who may never accomplish anything. He described them as lacking judgment, being disconnected from their own bodies, and appearing to others as if reality does not exist for them. His portrait wasn't of a hero. It was a dualistic, cautionary tale of a visionary who was also a profound misfit. So where did the idea of a best type come from? Jung's entire system was built on the principle of balance. For him, a person who was only intuitive was just as unbalanced as a person who was only practical. The goal was never to celebrate one-sidedness. It was to achieve wholeness. Then there's the second great myth, the gentle, mystical awakening in the afternoon of life. We're told that at a certain age our soul simply changes direction. Again, this is a romanticized half-truth. Jung did believe that life has two distinct halves. The first half is for building our ego and finding our place in the outer world. The second half is a necessary turn inward toward finding deeper personal meaning. But he didn't describe this turn as a gentle awakening. He described it as a crisis, a painful, disorienting period around midlife, where the values that once drove you suddenly feel empty and meaningless. This challenging journey wasn't a special reward for a few. For Jung, it was the universal and most important task for every single person who wishes to live a meaningful life. So how did we get from Jung's complex, challenging psychology to simple, flattering personality labels? The answer lies in the massive popularization of the Myers-Briggs type indicator, or MBTI. The MBTI took Jung's fluid concepts about our psychic processes and codified them into 16 static identity categories. It transformed a dynamic map for a lifelong journey into a simple personality quiz. In the process, the most crucial and most difficult parts of Jung's work were stripped away. Because the true goal of Jungian psychology was never to find a comfortable label and stay there. The goal was a difficult, lifelong process he called individuation. It's the journey of becoming who you truly are by consciously integrating all the parts of yourself, especially the parts you've disowned or repressed, the part he famously called the shadow. The viral myths are so popular for a reason. In a world that often feels shallow and materialistic, we are collectively hungry for depth, meaning, and a sense of purpose. We project these needs onto idealized personality types, hoping they can save us. But Jung's message was that we must each save ourselves. The real journey isn't about discovering you're a rare type. It's about having the courage to face your own complexities, to integrate your own shadow, and to become a whole, balanced, and conscious individual. That is the real adventure.